bitch.
I wish I recorded just then, because that would have been a great intro.
Damn. Wait, did you actually record that?
No.
Fuck.
Well, there. Now we got a curse word in here.
Good. Perfect. Let's get another.
No. I'm good.
Fuck.
My throat is also slightly dying on me. Because I'm the one doing most of the talking. Who would have thought?
Hey, I'm shy. It's not my fault.
I know it's not your fault. You haven't been doing it as long as I have, but still. There's a limit your throat could take before it's like, I need a rest.
I want to die.
You are flying. Your character is legitimately flying on my end. Like, walking, flying.
They call me Air Jesus.
Apparently, because I caught that on film now.
Perfect.
You were like, oh, what
the audience must know.
I just disconnected. Or did you?
Your friend Mick has left the lobby.
My internet is a piece of garbage.
Do you want me to quit to leave the quest? Or?
No, I'll just hop back on fast. Okay, you're not going to kill in the time that's going to take me to get prep back up. Returning to Kimura because internet decided to say, hey, you're a jackass. Stupid prick of internet.
So do I leave the quest? Or?
No, keep hunting in. I'll just jump back in.
Aerial mode is insane. Holy shit.
Yeah, but it's not great.
No, it's insane. Like, it legitimately insane. It's really good.
Well, yeah, it's meant to be based off aero style from Generations.
But yeah, no, but against this particular monster, it's really, really good. Like, no joke.
Well, at least
its back is one of its weak spots. So basically, you're just destroying this thing.
Yep. Hey, why can't I not join, you piece of garbage? Yeah, it's telling me I can't join. What the hell? Is it because my internet freaked out? Okay, you might want to come back then.
Alright, well.
Like, I don't want to do this to you, but if my internet was a piece of garbage, I can't really control that.
Alright, there you go. No problem, no problem. The only problem is that for the first time in a while, I actually got all 3 buffs from the Dango.
God dang it.
It's the only, like, inconvenience to me, otherwise I don't care. It's fine.
Well, I mean, after this episode, we're going to be playing on my main file. My main file's like 300 something.
Shit.
I play this game every so often, dude. I play with friends and they just do rampages and stuff. So yeah, I mean, if we have plans to finish it on like this weekend, we could get it done easily. Because if we're already at 100 rank 5 and there's only 700 ranks, yeah, we'll get it done.
There's not 700. There's 999.
700 ranks for the main stuff and then the bonus stuff.
I got all 3 again. Let's go.
Okay, never mind. So it's like nothing lost.
Alright, let's beat the shit out of this.
I have to realize, if I'm 300 something, holy crap, I'm going to level up so much from your quest in general. Yeah. And I'm going to have nothing to show for it, because I'm pretty sure they only give you stuff every 100.
There's another Rajang. What? How common are they in these 5-star quests?
Rojang just starts randomly showing up at around this point. Oh shoot! Yeah, that reminds me. You're chilling with your parents and stuff. Were you ever thinking about playing some Splatoon?
I don't own the game, and to be honest, it's not. I don't really play FPS games anymore.
Yeah. I just remember something that you said about like your brother owning it or whatever.
Yeah, my brother has is. I don't know. I tried, and it's not something that I have found particularly to my style.
That's fair. I mean, I like it, but I also just like some silly, stupid games every so often.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'm definitely excited for the third game of the series, because the third game definitely looks really crazy from what they showed off. But it's coming out next year in a nondescript time, so that's probably going to tell me it's going to get delayed. I mean, as long as it comes out next year, I'm fine with it. It's just, I just don't want to wait for, like, a date, and then it's like, hey, we gotta push it back because we don't have everything up to code. Which, with multiplayer online shooters like that, like, a lot of things could go wrong with the codes and stuff, so it makes sense. As I'm going around trying to gather the materials we're going to need to build some better stuff. With this character in particular.
He is really weak to poison.
Yep, and I also love how no one has the common decency to close a door when they open a door for the first time. I got it. I love how everyone's just like, yeah, do your thing. Nothing's gonna go wrong. It's like everything goes wrong because no one understands how sensitive this microphone is. It's like a little freaking crybaby. You touch it once and it's like, oh, you broke my arm. Or better freaking yet, it's like the Jet Set Radio characters where it's like, you touched my bum! That's an actual phrase some actor had to say in a booth. The reason I know that is because I've been listening to a lot of Jet Set Radio audio. God. You know what? I realize that and how ironic that is because I used to be that crybaby. Freaking, like, I mean, to be fair, like, when I actually did get punched, I got punched real damn hard, but it was like, no, like, everything set me off in some kind of way. Yo, I don't know if this is an American thing only, but, like, do you know Baby Bottle Pop and how weird that candy was?
Is it like just a basically the cap of a baby bottle, and it's just like a lollipop thing?
You kinda, but you like dip it in the bottle itself to get like the sprinkles and crap.
Yeah. We had those as well in France. Yeah. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of off-putting to me. It's kind of unsettling.
Look, I mean, here's the thing. You haven't had enough of it to burn your tongue, have you? Because I did as a kid.
Oh, yeah. No, I definitely have. It would burn my tongue and would tear off little pieces of the insides of my cheek.
Oh. Okay, that never happened to me, but, like, the burning tongue thing, yeah, that's something happened because the crystals are bad. Talk about crystal. There's like a rock thing of a lollipop. Those things are good if you can ever get those.
I'm not sure.
It's literally just called rock candy, but it's like a wooden stick with like little crystals on it.
I don't think so. We might have. I'm not too sure though.
Yeah, I guess I'm going through a little bit like of a candy craving right now because I literally went to a bloody dessert shop and got I'm so tempted to use the British term around you, cotton candy. Even though I know it's candy floss because you guys call it candy floss, or British people do at least.
Cotton candy, but
okay. Well, once again, I know both pronunciations, and like every British person I ever talked to is like, yeah, that's candy floss.
I don't know, we'll just call it cotton candy.
Okay. But, yeah, I just got cotton candy, and I saw those lollipops there, and oh my god, they are really good. If you try to bite into them, though, they will, like, mess your mouth up, but they're fun.
You definitely will, yes.
Well, because, like, I mean, it's still, like, it's not, like, actual rocks, obviously. It's meant to look like a rock formation, but it's, like, there's still, like, crystals and stuff. And, like, have you ever had crystal candy and, like, bit into one without it being, like, dissolved a little bit? Yeah, that hurts.
And there was another type of candy, like mammoth, it's like a lollipop, and then in the middle it'd be just like a massive chewing gum.
I know what those are. I know what they are, but I don't know the name. I think those are just called like gumdrops over here. I don't know if you know.
No, because I remember back in England we used to have them, and they were called like mammoth something. I can't remember.
It might be a brand situation because I don't know the name of that in particular. It's kind of weird that also, like, when I looked up the bag of life powder in this game, it reminds me of that candy rock thing I was telling you about.
I don't think it's weird, but...
Well, like, it's not a popsicle, but it's like, hey, I'm a bag of... I try to remember what they call it in Earthbound. Freaking hell. Isn't it just called rock candy in Earthbound? I don't know why I'm asking you because you never played Earthbound, but, yeah. Yeah, keep destroying him as I'm trying to just chip away at his feet.
I mean, no, this thing is actually insane because it basically just allows you to destroy every part of the monster. It's insane.
Yeah. Wee! Oh, yes. You know, look at all the Sonic Boom. I'm like, I want to play some Street Fighter now. It doesn't help that we were just talking about Street Fighter like a couple hours ago. Oh, piss. Hit me. Never mind.
And plus the poison is just ticking away at him so fast. He's so weak to it. God.
Yep. I also just remember now, freaking Dan Hibiki. Or Hibuki, or how the hell you pronounce the name. You know, it's Hibiki, because I think Hibuki is spelled differently, and also that's a freaking actor in Japanese theater and stuff, isn't it?
Maybe.
I know the general thing about Kabuki stuff, but I've only known it as like a mercenary kind of thing, where because every anime and thing I ever saw of it, it was like... They're a kabuki actor. It's like, cool, I know they're an actor, but like, what did they do besides act? And it's like, oh, they're mercenaries. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And the only reason I know about that stuff is because I watched, well, I mean, the anime that I got that from was probably Inuyasha. That horrible first couple seasons of that show. And then, like, everything past season 3 apparently was really good. God, I really have been on like a huge VG Cat trip recently because I was watching some of the animations that the guy did, and yeah, a lot of it was Inuyasha oriented. I can definitely tell because of some of the music he chose, or they chose. Yeah, it was probably now that I think about it, it probably wasn't the actual creator of the comic. It was probably just someone else doing it. I don't know. I don't know enough about the creator. I don't know enough about anyone on the internet, apparently.
I mean, I don't either, so...
Yep. All we had to know is Matt Mercer. Matt Mercer and Chris Pratt. And the worst part is, the reason I thought about that was because I was thinking Mario, the new Mario movie. I wasn't thinking Star-Lord.
There's a Mario movie?
Yeah, they showed off in the most recent Direct, which you didn't see. Well, they didn't show it off, but Miyamoto was like, oh yeah, no, like, we're in process of making the Mario movie.
There you go. 10 fucking minutes for this quest. First time I beat it, it took me like 45.
Yep.
God, the aerial style is so broken.
And then I didn't help that much.
No, man, if you can, just play the aerial style. It's so good. It hits so much.
Yeah, I tried it, but like I just feel so much more comfortable with the vanilla stuff.
Fair enough.
And it's not even the fact that I didn't try it. Like I can definitely say I tried it. It's just it definitely didn't sit well with me.
I just find it so broken. It's insane.
It's very situational, I'll probably say, for me, where it's like, if I'm fighting this guy, yeah, but if I'm fighting something else, I'll probably be like, nope, vanilla.
Well, I mean, the one monster that I think is going to be, like, insane against is the Kushaladora. I'm pretty sure it's going to be just turbo broken against him. If you have wind resistant, of course.
Which I don't think any of my sets do.
Hmm?
Which, because, like, we're stopping after this episode, and I don't think any of my main sets have wind resist. Oh, excuse me, that was a sound I made. And a burp I had.
Caught in 4K, 24 gigahertz.
Uh-huh. Bringing that joke from last episode?
Yes.
Mitsune, yay!
It's still relevant. Oh no. Wait, let me check. Let me check if I can make like a. I think he's weak to thunder. Right?
Yes.
Let me check.
I don't have to check for that. I know he's weak to thunder.
So that smells like. God, he's not even that weak to it as well. It's not even his claws.
Where's our Kieran? I want to fight a Kieran. God dang it!
I hate that monster. I don't want to fight it.
I would love to fight like an
so
Oni
much.
an Oni Kieran, because that exists in 4 Generation apparently, or in 4 Ultimate. I'm so down to fight any kind of Kieran. Kieran's always like my favorite monster to fight.
I can make the Rajang weapons, but the Rajang weapons have negative affinity, and I'm not playing with that.
Well, you're also, are you using a set that is positive affinity? Like, you need affinity to work with it, or?
Well, I mean, I don't need it, but it's always better to have, like, positive affinity rather than negative.
Well, negative can still be transferred into, like, raw power, though. Like, that's the draw of Rajang, where it's, like, raw power.
Well, but that's the problem, is that with my actual weapons right now, I'm hitting for, like, 220, 210, 220, and this one gives me 190 with the extra, like, Thunderblight. You know, it's 200 with the extra Thunderblight, which is, like, 20. So I hit for 220, and this one has, the weapon I'm using right now has raw power 220, plus 26 Blast Blight, and I think it's 36 Ice Blight.
Okay. I'm also looking at what I can make. Holy crap, I kind of want to make some of these, but it's going to take forever to get the right materials for this. I might not even make an armor set until, like, we get to the end of this. Jesus.
Is he weak to Ice by chance?
I don't think so. I think he's actually pretty strong against it.
Well, I'm gonna go poison. Fuck it. Alright, actually, you know what? Fuck that.
I mean, should I just make some individual pieces and then hope we can make some other stuff later, or?
I'm just gonna go back to the basics.
You know what I could do and I should have done, actually? Yeah, I can do this. I can do this, no problem. There. I mean, my first high rank armor sets.
A complete set?
I chose the worst one.
What did you make? I'm scared now.
The Kimura set.
The what?
Kimura.
The like, basic armor?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'll be fine, because I'm upgrading them. Upgrading it to the max.
Alright, well I'm just going back to my lance, because I have a 220 35 Thunderblade weapon, so...
Can I make any decorations that would assist us? Probably not. Actually, I kind of can. Ooh, I can make a lot of good shit now. Oh, but I can only make one of those. Give me a hot second, because I'm going to see if I can make myself better. Yep, no, everything else I wanted to make, I need stuff that we don't hunt yet. Crap. I could make this. Let's go with this. There. I won't die as fast. There. I am so screwed, probably.
Nah, it's gonna be fine.
I mean, look what I have on me, and then look at my skills, if you could check that. Actually, you know what? You rate up, so never mind. It was the only thing that was worth a damn, because I'm like, this one takes forever, this one takes forever, and I'm like, what? Because I want to upgrade to something. And I'm like, what do I upgrade to? Oh, Kimura, why not? I probably have more defense than I did normally, though.
You're probably gonna have much more defense.
I forgot to eat! God dang it!
Just go eat in the tent.
I'm going to, for the first time. God dang it, why am I so dumb right now? You know, fine, let's make this a set. We'll make this into like a, oh crap, I forgot to eat a camp set.
All of my sets of, dang, I forgot to eat it. Yes, I made it.
I mean, same principles still apply here, where I'm going to go run around and still get some material that I might need. I mean, that's actually like no different from how I play vanilla, anyways. You're the one who's always going gun ho and trying to kill everything.
Yes, me shoot, me kill.
Me shoot, me kill.
Yes.
And then you got people like me who's like, okay, I'm gonna hang out, like get some materials, get some like armor up on me. I'll come back when I'm good and ready, and then it's like, well, I'm the one who survives longer.
What? I never die.
I know. It's still a good practice to keep for mentality.
I remember the Rajang fights. Do you remember the Rajang fights?
I survived the longest still in Generations.
I never died.
In Generations?
Against the Rajang, against that fucking event Rajang that made us do like 50 times a day?
Because I wanted to get every event done. I still want to get every event done.
I know, but I never died.
No, you died a fair amount. I died like once or twice generally, and then you die
what
like.
What the fuck are you talking about? You liar!
There was a time you fainted like twice in a row.
What the fuck are you talking about? I play Lance and I walked around like a pussy trying to get his attention.
Oh, you know what? That might have been Ghost.
It was, yeah, Ghost died like 50 times.
Yeah, he like, I mean, I'm not going to be really nice to the guy anymore because he doesn't really talk to me regardless. Yeah, he kind of fucked up big.
I mean, then again, it's fine. It's kind of a die and retry game, so it's...
Yeah, but I feel like he still should have learned at that point.
It was Rajang, man. The Rajang fight was insane.
I mean,
it was stupidly hard.
We all got better at that fight, though, and he was like the only one who didn't.
Yeah, but fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm pretty sure, like, even you, me, and a random person could probably kill the Rojang.
No, we couldn't. We definitely could not.
You're saying we're gonna need a full party of 4.
We're gonna need a full party of 4. Because we were joined by a 999, it was, I'm pretty sure it was a Japanese guy. And we still managed to lose that fight.
Well, I mean, if you have any people who still play Generations, I'm still down for trying that.
I don't know if I know anyone that still plays Gen.
Because, like, here's the thing, like, you forget, I'm kind of a, I guess what's the proper term for this? A sadomasochist?
No, I didn't forget, I remember. I know how much you like to suffer.
Okay, well, let's not, Monster Hunter in games that force you to learn stuff. Not so much like actual. So before anyone on YouTube takes that out of context.
No, it's completely still in context. You like to suffer. You're still hanging out with me, mate.
Well, okay, well that's a bad burn yourself, dude. You're not that bad. Dude, I know so much people who are much worse than you. You are fine.
I'm taking a fucking... I'm just taking this guy's tail right up my ass, and I'm not enjoying it.
I mean, you probably shouldn't. Oh! What the hell? My character tried to do a freaking backflip and failed at it.
Nice.
He's like, I'm gonna jump off this cliff. I'm gonna jump this cliff now. It's like, cool, jump the cliff. I'm gonna do a backflip now. And I'm like, what?
Ding dong.
Yeah, well, welcome to Doorbell. Welcome to Die. God, you know what? That is an actual test of masochism at that point. Arcade games.
There's a bar that I go to near my apartment, like a couple miles from my apartment, that actually has like a massive Pandora's box.
Like the arcade cabinet table thing.
Yeah, the arcade cabinet table.
Alright.
And I played some like retro Street Fighter games. It was last Saturday.
Nice.
Oh no, it was Friday. Oh damn! I fucking know why those games were so good now.
I mean, they're good, but like, have you played the Simpsons arcade game or something?
I did. Well, I watched someone play it. Well, like,
dude, those are tough. Turtles in Time, Simpsons game, freaking Metal Slug.
yeah, Metal Slug. I played that on PS2.
Oh, so you play the Anniversary Collection. That's good. No, but don't lie, like, those games will freaking burn you so bad.
Yeah.
And people say Monster Hunter is the game that'll burn people out. It's like, play any arcade game.
The worst part is that they're made to burn you out, and what's hilarious to me is that at the time you had to pay to just be able to play them, so just imagine how frustrated they would get at the time.
Oh yeah, and then not realize Street Fighter 2 is like completely hacked when you get into the Akuma fight, because his power is definitely a lot stronger than you. He does more throws, and his not his Hadouken. What does Akuma have again? It's like Shadowten or whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah, he does that faster than any controller would that would put into it. I said that way wrong. He will do it. He basically do his projectile move a lot faster than a human could ever could, and that has been proven by many people.
Yep.
So like, there are some arcades. I'm like, that's fun and to remember it, but like, please note that they cheat real bad.
It was made for people to just spend money. So I mean,
Exactly.
it's understandable.
I mean, I still think a game can be hard and still be enjoyable and not default to cheating like that with the Akuma fight. Or the M. Bison fight.
The Bison fight was something else.
No, M. Bison was he's like the normal fight, and then Akuma's the secret fight.
Yeah, I know. There was what was his name? Back in I think it was Mortal Kombat. Back in the arcade game, there was that secret boss. As what's his name? Not Reptile.
Reptile's a playable character, I'm pretty sure, in the arcades. I think you mean Rain.
No, in the arcade. No. I mean the first ever Street Fighter. He was a secret boss.
Oh, you mean Mortal Kombat, not Street Fighter?
Yeah, no, I mean Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, and then he became playable around Mortal Kombat 3, I think? Mortal Kombat 3 or Mortal Kombat 4?
Yeah, it was something like that. I can't remember.
I mean, he's playable now.
He was a fucking pet. No, it's just the not even just getting the fight. Not even like getting through the fight. It's getting to the fight that's like a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, any Mortal Kombat game is like that for me.
No, I mean, have you ever seen like the spawn method, like to actually be able to fight the guy?
Isn't it like you have to get perfect on every fight beforehand?
No, basically what you had to do is you had to get the final stage. So the final stage was on a like a bridge. So you'd have to get the night map, and then you'd have to get a certain UFO to get through the map, and then you'd have to, if you get the UFO, you would have to get a double perfect.
And that's in Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
Yeah, now I remember why I don't like Mortal Kombat as a kid or as an adult at this point, because I think I got burnt by that.
It's just not a good game.
I mean, 11's alright. I played a little bit of 11.
It's a good fighter game, but it's just annoying, man. It's like kind of the same reason I don't like what was the name of that fucking fighting game?
Streets of Rage.
No, Soul Calibur.
I never played a Soul Calibur game, but I feel like they're probably really decent.
No, they're decent, but it's just they're like genuinely good games, but I don't enjoy them for the simple fact that they. Well, how do I explain this? There's a too big level gap, like power gap, with a lot of the characters, and I don't like games where you just win based off the character that you pick.
Okay, true. Because I'm about to say, like, I feel like the only one I would ever play is probably Soul Calibur 3 for the PS2. Because the only reason I know that is because apparently, like, the story's really good in that one in particular. And apparently, like, Nightmare is, like, one of the weirdest final fights in that game series.
Yeah, he was a real piece of work.
So you played the PS2 one, then?
Yes.
Okay. And plus, I'm not gonna lie, apparently, like, Ivory is, like, one of the hottest characters in that game. But
her and what was the name of that fucking guy that used to walk on his hand?
I don't know the game series, so I couldn't tell you.
No, I'm trying to remember it because it was my main character. It was a character that was much faster than most of them, and his movements were so weird because he'd spend most of the game like on his feet, on all fours, basically.
Okay, so he was kind of like a Jack 11 situation, or whatever it is from Tekken.
No. Because Jack 6 and well now Jack 11, he's always like a big beefy guy. No, this guy was like very slender, very like agile, and he was always like super fast, and his inputs were always like kind of a messy, like they were just a mess.
So he was kind of like the spam button character.
Yeah, pretty much, and whatever you did would pretty much work because his moveset was just very like he'd always hit you from like behind, or he'd always hit you like from the on the feet, like in the legs, so it was very hard to block. And most of the characters' movesets were like very like mid to high combos, and for a character, you know, to have such a low-based gameplay was just annoying to many characters. And if you won in a mirror matchup, the gameplay was just abysmal. There was no gameplay.
Yeah, but isn't okay? Like as I said, I don't know anything about the characters besides like the name. But I think I saw the opening to that game at one point. Isn't Ivory the like little girl with the hula hoop like ring death thing?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure if I remember the name correctly. Oh fuck! There's the comparison. Do you remember Dalsim from Street Fighter?
The Indian guy, kinda.
Yeah, the very elastic guy.
Yep.
So Dalsim's kind of annoying to most characters because he has that amazing range, right?
Yeah, but he's like super weak in return though.
Yeah, his attacks aren't very strong, but he's like genuinely annoying because he has high range and he can safely combo you without ever having to approach too much or to like menacing distance.
Yeah, it was about like half the screen I think from the Sega Genesis when I played.
Yeah, that was pretty much Dalsim. This character is basically the same because his moveset was always like very low. So if you played Smash, basically you're always crouching.
Okay. So it's basically playing Pikachu.
Yeah, pretty much. It's basically Pikachu. You're pretty much always crouching because his entire moveset is based around the fact that with a simple input he's on all fours, and he was a very agile and very mobile character, so it was hard to catch. So unless you were playing a character that had like genuine ranged attacks or that would play very like close to the floor, you had basically no shot against this guy.
Okay. I mean, like, I feel like every fighting game I ever played at least has one character like that.
True, but this one was a bit too
Stupid.
It was a bit too ambiguous, if that makes sense.
I mean, kind of, yeah. Like, how you're describing it is like, yeah, no, I can imagine that being a goddamn nightmare.
It really was. I mean, then again, I wasn't really too handicapped because it was the character that I played. But then again, it's just that since it became no fun, there's just no point in me actually just trying to play the game anymore.
Yeah.
Fucking... Oh, fuck
If we could get... Oh, I got it. Never mind. I threw the exploding raccoons at him.
Exploding what?
Just exploding raccoons.
They're exploding fucking raccoons?
Yeah, the things that if you hit them, they explode. The one you have to take a picture of for the quest.
Yeah.
I also may have just screwed myself. Whee!
Have no fear.
Underdogs here.
Don't worry, love. The cavalry's here.
Oh, shut up, Tracer.
Well, you know what they say.
I have way too much. Like, the few times I played Overwatch on my PS4, every time I ran into a Tracer, everyone got mad. Because I use Junkrat, and everyone hates Junkrat. I love it.
Yes, Junkrat, the agent of chaos.
Yeah, and it helps that I play the Demoman on TF2, so it's like, I know how to play the Demoman, so it's like, okay, yeah, you're kind of asking for trouble.
Yeah, Junkrat kind of just, it becomes very natural to play Junkrat if you main Demoman.
I didn't really main Demoman. I mained the medic and heavy usually, but I had the most fun time playing. I had the most fun playing Demoman. I love the Meet the Demoman thing. That was still like one of my favorite Meet the series.
Come over here, come over here, come over here.
Try not to die. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, let's try to kill him. Come on.
Not fucking bothered.
Ow. Apparently, I needed that for a quest. Don't remember which quest, but I mean, we got it.
There you go, easy. Easy. I pre-shotted the quest, you see?
I mean, I still feel bad capturing stuff because you know my opinions on that.
Well, I mean, I do it for quests that I'm just not bothered finishing, and he was in an enraged state for his final phase, so I'm not bothered to do that.
Okay. Well, anyways, we are now 100 rank 6, so that means we're 100 rank away from finishing the vanilla game, and then we have to do the post stuff.
Good shit.
Yay! Which we're probably not going to do until, like, tomorrow anyways, because now I got to swap over to my main character. This was also almost an hour long.
This quest?
No, this episode.
Oh shit, right, because we also did, Mountain McFuckface as well.
Yeah. It's this rampage. I remember this one.
Which rampage is this?
I'll tell you after the recording.
Okay. Well, I think this was a fun one.
Yeah, and hopefully we can do this again tomorrow and just get this done.
Definitely.
Because then that means I can work on my solo projects. See you guys later.